Can you make a movie about Beatlemania without ever actually seeing the Beatles? Let's find out. Let's talk about 1978's I Want to Hold Your Hand. This was written by Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis, who also directed the film, his feature first debut, and stars Nancy Allen, Wendy Jo Sperber, and Eddie Deason. So Robert Spielberg was executive producer on this, and basically was like, if anything goes wrong, I got him. So this takes place on the day that the Beatles are going to be on the Ed Sullivan Show, February 9th, 1964, and they are desperate to meet the Beatles, as we all are. So I've mentioned before, and I will mention every time, I'm a Beatles nerd to the core of my being. I have a tattoo. I was in a group called the Beat Girls in high school, and all of us had Beatle names. We all wore Beatles shirts and watched the movies and listened to the music, and it was like exactly Beatlemania. You just fast forward to like the 90s. So I go hard for the Beatles. But I don't. Why do I not go hard for this movie? I don't know. As a Beatle fan, obviously I should, and it's so cleverly done because it's, you don't actually ever see the Beatles, but you see, tape, and you see body doubles, and they do it in such a way that you feel like they're there even though they aren't there. It's really incredibly well done. And I've met a lot of other Beatles fans who feel similarly, and I'm like, I don't know. It completely captures it, and yet I don't know why. I gotta hear from you guys, please. They did get permission to use 17 of the Beatles songs, so they are in there. So of course the soundtrack is jam-packed, which is great. And they really do capture the kind of obsession to the point of criminal kind of ways that girls had in that time, like sneaking into their hotel and sneaking into their bedroom and doing all that kind of stuff. It's a really cool piece, time capsule, and like this was a really important part of the world in this time, and how much the Beatles changed the universe. And it really captures it like very, very well, because what a crazy turning point. There'd never be any sort of like mass hysteria over a band like this ever in the world. And to have these four young men from Liverpool just come in and like shake up the galaxy, it's pretty incredible. Okay, copy is lengthy on the back, so we're editing just slightly. Want to laugh? Want to shout for joy? Then here's a film you'll want to watch. Before executive producer Steven Spielberg and director Robert Zemeckis went back to the future or framed Roger Rabbit in their viewfinders, they teamed up for I Want to Hold Your Hand, a jubilant, goofy, good time perfect for Beatlemaniacs of any age, gender, or height length. Okay, so this is from Mr. Video. Thank you to Mr. Video. We miss you, RIP. And let's see if we have any trailers today.
Doing time on planet Earth.
Okay, what are your thoughts?